Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Aphrodite, aka Madam Suave. If you are new here, I would like to welcome you to the community. Be sure to check the description box below and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. Remember that energy is timeless and fluid. This could be past, present, or future energy. Flip roles if they need to be reversed, and only take what resonates, leaving the rest for who it is meant for. So today's message is going to be a twin flame specific message, okay? It just means that this is specifically for twin flames, okay? True twin flame connections. And yesterday we were kind of speaking to one perspective, so today we are going to be speaking to the opposite perspective, okay? But there is a cycle here that is ending, a cycle that you have completed, and right now is a time of culmination, okay, before these new beginnings come. You have been gathering a lot of wisdom, and as I said, there is a decision that is being made or a decision to be made here, okay? This message is also very geared towards and very focused on High Priestess and High Priest energy. So your intuitive capabilities are becoming much more precise concerning timing, so they are very exact, okay? So your predictions and the energy is in perfect alignment, harmony, and balance with time. There is lots of power coursing through you that has been culminating during this cycle, coming to a close and beginning a new one, all right? This period was needed to clear pathways of the body for vital energies to flow, so you have been going through intense blockage removal, okay? And because of this, the energy may be feeling more potent, okay? Or energy is feeling more potent for you, as well as the removal of distractions, okay? So this is the time where the energy is most powerful for the success of a soul contract to be solidified and completed. So now you have to decide whether you are going to stick with that contract or enter into a new one. And this is, when I'm saying that this is a contract, I mean this is wish fulfillment, okay? However, in order for this contract to be completed, it takes two people. So if they bail, it'll be decided for you. It'll be decided for you because this is now creating a block in the pathways, specifically interfering with the crown chakra. So they are sending you messages, but they are stuck in the astrals, and you have other messages that are coming into you, okay? This is why I said this is for High Priest, High Priestess energies, okay? And because of this, because you are kind of getting messages and you know, everything else going on, it is causing confusion, and right now it's calling for you to be grounded. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention is that y'all are going to both hate me and love me for this message, but I promise you it is going to be helpful and it's going to get you what you need, okay? So this is causing confusion, and right now it's calling for you to be grounded. So you are focused on, and you need what is concrete for emotional stability in order to keep your receptive center open. So if you have someone playing kind of like tug of war with your heart, which is the bridge of the receptive center, then it throws everything else off balance because it is too much weight. And so you have to make a tough decision here, which is to let go of the rope so that you do not lose balance or get burned. Because what I am getting, or the energy that I keep getting is that, because, you know, we keep speaking about, oh, you know, like, yeah, they're coming, but it's like, we're like, they're coming in hot, they're coming in fast, but it's like taking, like, it's moving slow, okay? So it's kind of like, but you know how, you know, time moves differently in different dimensions, okay? This is kind of what I'm getting, but it's like they are caught mid-air, taking a leap, but not moving, or moving in slow motion, okay? Almost as if they are frozen. And when I was getting this, it's giving me that there is interference, okay? Someone trying to keep them bound, or some sort of binding spell. But the advice is still to keep it moving, because the mind overpowers any spell when it is strong. So if the desire is strong enough, they will. And for some of you, this could be the disconnect that you're getting, because it's like you can feel the intense desire, but it's like you're almost questioning, like, is the desire really that strong if there has nothing been solidified, okay? That is kind of one thing that I'm getting from you guys. It's like they're trying to contain the desire, which is the opposite of what they should be doing. But it's like they're trying to be better than their past mistakes. But desire isn't the bad thing, right? Desire, there's nothing wrong with desiring. But what is the problem, or what is wrong, is directing that desire to unworthy people, okay? So this is kind of being read as, to you, you know, you may be reading it as, you know, they are still unsure or uncertain, okay? But what I was getting is that they were trying to strengthen the connection and spiritual abilities, but are now being pushed and guided to put their manifestations into action to make it a reality, because the cord is about to get cut otherwise. And spirit will do this for you, okay? Spirit will do this for you. I have seen this happen, okay? Spirit will do it for you if they feel that it is necessary for your highest good, because you are a master communicator and prized possession of the spirit realm. So you are a very highly valued vessel, and your spirit guides love you and are always doing what is best to protect you and guide you in order to reach your highest potential and fulfill your purpose, okay? And so, like I said, it's like you guys have a purpose together, but you also have individual purposes, and kind of that is kind of primary here, is you kind of fulfilling your purposes. That is something that is very important important. Now, this is the part where you guys are going to kind of get a little peeved because you're like, well, bitch, what do we do? What do we do? But I do have to take my job seriously, so I do have to tell you guys what is in the energy, okay? One thing that my spirit guides have been telling me is to kind of like, I actually need to take things a little more seriously, because it's like, not that it's not that I don't be taking things seriously, it's just that I have a very different way of like looking at things. So it's like the way that it feels to others, I don't necessarily feel it the same that others may feel it. It doesn't feel as intense to me because I've been intense my entire life. However, I do know that it can be very intense for others. So sometimes, you know, when I have like not necessarily a sobering moment, but it's kind of like, you know, when you're a very high off spirit and then you kind of come down later and then you're like, damn, that was a really intense moment. No, I may or may not put up a screenshot when I had one of these moments. But anyways, yes, just becoming, yeah, honestly, actually, you'll see. Okay. But let me just say, okay, so being a high priestess is one of the things that your counterpart loves the most about you. How connected you are, how you know things about all timelines without seemingly knowing how. It's an effortlessness to what you do and your capabilities. They can feel you everywhere, even in your absence. You stand so strong in your power, yet are so unaware of the impact your energy makes. Okay, and this is one of the things. This is kind of what I meant, okay? You stand so strong in your power, yet are so unaware of the impact your energy makes. It's because this is who you have always been. It doesn't feel like as much of a shock to you as it does for others. This is how you were created and who you were designed to be. You're just walking in it, okay? So they have their own mission, but they are also here to protect you because your energy is very loud and you don't even know it. You can only feel it when others feed it back to you, and you haven't even reached full bloom yet, okay? So you are not even yet aware of your fullest potential, but right now it's like your power is emanating so strongly, okay? This is the kind of power that is feared, and you don't even realize just how threatening you are, but you are about to find out as you reach climatic point. This person is afraid of just how strong their love will grow for you because it's already very strong and only continues to grow, and they are very, and emphasis on very, okay, they are very protective over you. They are afraid of what they are capable of because love is fuel for them and they protect what they love. But you are both the same way, love warriors of Venus. This is in your design, and the moment that they stop fearing themselves, they will stop fearing you and stop fearing love. But more than anything, what they fear is losing love and losing you, because you are love, and at your best together you two create one of God's most powerful devices, which scares them but also excites them. Your love is the safety net, okay? You ease their anxiety. And that was one thing, yes, that was one thing that I was talking about, kind of how, you know, like I take things a little like a bit more lighthearted. Like things do not kind of like scare me as much as, you know, they may frighten others. And it's not that I don't feel things. It's just a lot of things that shock other people seem very natural to me, and this is kind of the thing that I'm getting, okay? So it's kind of like you make heavier things seem a lot lighter and maybe less scarier as well, okay? But they have been receiving warnings from spirit and have decided that they don't want to miss out. They know that there's not much sand left in the hourglass. And the same thing goes for people who have received final judgments, okay? So your counterpart heard the first warning, okay? They heard that first warning and they said, you ain't got to tell me twice, okay? They learned from your enemies and they don't want you to be upset with them. They've got a new pep in their step and sense of urgency, and the rage demons are being handled, okay? They are being handled, and they're also being pushed, because this is so much more than you guys just kind of like coming into union. This isn't simply about unionship, okay? It's like a whole separate mission. It's just the fact that you guys get to do this mission together that makes it greater, okay? But that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this message, if you got anything from this message, if you enjoy my channel, my content, my energy, etc., I do ask that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And I'll see you guys all next time. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Love you all. Bye.